Every time you listen to a single sideband signal, something remarkable is happening inside your receiver. The transmitter deliberately removed the carrier before transmission, yet somehow your receiver recreates it. But where does that new carrier come from? The transmitter never sent it. So where did it come from? And how can the receiver possibly recreate something that was never transmitted? To understand how the receiver recreates the missing carrier, we first need to understand exactly what was removed. Let's begin with a normal AM signal. Every AM signal contains three components: a carrier, an upper sideband, and a lower sideband. The carrier contains no voice information. It simply provides a reference that helps a conventional AM receiver recover the audio. The voice information is actually contained in the two sidebands. At this point, the transmitter has removed only one thing: the carrier. Both sidebands are still present. The voice information hasn't changed. The transmitter is still sending exactly the same information, just without the carrier. And this immediately raises another question. If both sidebands still contain the voice information, why transmit two of them? Remember, the upper sideband and the lower sideband both carry the same speech information. They're simply mirror images of one another. Since both sidebands contain the same information, only one is needed. So the transmitter removes one sideband, leaving just a single sideband to carry the information. And that's where the name single sideband comes from. One sideband and no carrier. This is where the real mystery begins. The transmitter has done something remarkable. It removed the carrier. It removed one sideband and transmitted only a single sideband. But now the receiver has a problem. A normal AM receiver depends on the carrier to recover the audio, but this signal has no carrier. Without a carrier, the receiver has nothing to use as a reference. So the receiver must create its own. Inside every single sideband receiver, a small electronic oscillator generates a new carrier. This circuit is called the beat frequency oscillator, or BFO. This carrier was never transmitted. The receiver creates it locally. Now the receiver has two signals: the incoming single sideband signal and the new carrier created by the BFO. These two signals are brought together inside another circuit. This circuit is called the product detector. When these two signals are combined, the difference between their frequencies becomes the original voice signal. That audio is then amplified and sent to the speaker. And that's how your receiver recreates the original speech, even though the transmitter never sent a carrier. So let's go back to the question we asked at the beginning. If the transmitter removed the carrier, how did the receiver put it back? The answer is the receiver generated a brand new carrier of its own. That locally generated carrier combined with the incoming sideband, allowing the product detector to recover the original audio. And that's why single sideband works even though the carrier was never transmitted. I'm Trevor from Telecom Training. I hope this video has helped you understand how a single sideband receiver recreates the missing carrier and recovers the original speech. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications so you wouldn't miss future telecom training videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.